Good morning, good morning, good morning. 64 degrees outside. It feels great. I'll tell you more about the weather in a minute. What a show today. We have a fabulous Carter show. We have a cook. We have wonderful entertainment.
A cook? This is a professional chef.
I knew that would get him fired
This is world famous Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City.
Yes, sir. Hey, by the way, she didn't tell y'all the real story. Today, we are giving away a 2013 Shelby.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
I knew there was a cat.
Yeah. I forgot to tell him that.
To the 5,000 texter this morning. To my number, 230-1123.
I better text myself.
Yeah.
Joseph, who's your guest this morning?
Oh, I got a good friend of mine, Lawrence, has come over this morning with a special car. You've got to hear about it.
Beautiful.
I heard Zack said he's not from here.
I'm not from here.
You're from Madison.
I'm from Madison.
Hey, there you
Did
go.
you recognize that?
Yeah. Hey, we got a sign just for you behind you there, parking for British only.
I
That's
noticed
right.
that.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I get sick of hearing? These guys all these guys that cut this audio and use that British accent, everybody's supposed to think that's sexy and everything.
It is sexy.
What happened to the good old New Hope language?
Country redneck, that's good.
Yeah.
Say
The
that.
good old redneck from Tanner, Alabama, live, Tom McClung, the Tomcat. Making his first appearance to sing us. Where you been all these years?
Down at Joe's World Famous.
Oh,
World famous.
he said you didn't even recognize him.
Not when I was hot on.
Not the hat. That's
He's a legend. I haven't seen what he's
You ever take your hat off?
Not today.
Hey,
up early this morning,
when he
Jimmy.
does tailgate talk on Saturday morning.
Zach is ready to go for sports today. He's going to be talking about the Tebow effect.
Tebow effect.
So don't worry, folks. So I'll give you the update, the real one, not what Zach puts out there.
What are you
Fake
preparing
news.
today? It's not pizza.
No, it's not pizza. We're doing some homemade mashed potatoes,
Whoa!
some ribeye steak. We're going to be cooking.
Wow.
And guess where that comes from, Zach?
A cow.
New York City.
And some steamed broccoli, because I know you're on this new.
I had steamed broccoli yesterday at your place.
And how did you like it?
I loved it, but I put on 2 pounds from eating that chicken down there
Well, you
yesterday.
didn't have 2 pounds of chicken.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I did wrong yesterday. But I still lost 20 pounds in 3.5 months.
That's
awesome.
The way you do that is contact Glory about isogenics. I take a lot of Roy's products too. That's why I stay so healthy. I'm trying to be like Roy. Who, by the way, his birthday is today. Tomorrow. But there, if you want to get smaller clothes,
You need new clothes.
oh, hey, I can't have anything that
So
fits.
let me ask you a quick question then. Why in
This
the
better not
world
be
can't you
personal.
get Zach on the diet?
He's
That's
cheap.
fair.
Because
I'm losing some weight my way. Cut out.
You had 4 donuts
the
this
biscuit.
morning, Zach.
I did have a donut this morning, Brad. But
you didn't.
yeah, I know it. And I ate one.
The morning is not over. Yeah. But isogenics, get with Gloria on that, and she'll tell you how to do that in connection with what Roy's got down at Herbs and More. Guarantee you'll shed some unwanted fat. That's just my story. And I got a haircut, and I got a new knee. It'll be 6 months. It'll be 6 months old Saturday.
The Bionic Man.
67 years
6
old.
months. 6 months. I got a 6-month-old knee.
When you
Body
get a
parts,
second,
man.
when you
I
get
can
a
go
second,
forever now. Kato, baby, here's the weather.
As soon as we do that second one, it'll be A-okay. All right, let's go over the forecast. Not bad today at all. 64 degrees out there so far this morning. It's a beautiful, clear morning.
Security. This is our security.
We don't need security here. It's all safe. Everybody just has a good time. High temperatures today. No giveaway for a car, but 85 degrees today. So just enjoy that weather because tomorrow we do have rain in the forecast with 74 for your high. No severe weather that they're warning us about just yet, so that's a good thing. And then the weekend, absolutely gorgeous. You're going to see some sun start to come back out. 74 for your Saturday and 82 for Sunday.
Time to
Birds
get up.
chirping this morning.
And there's the
Quiet.
traffic situation on Highway 72 early. Oh, wait a minute.
Pulling in.
Make sure they ain't stealing something.
They're
They
not
just ran into a car.
Don't tell him that.
Oops.
He's got
right.
good insurance.
10,000 texter this morning wins a brand
I thought
new
you said
Shelby. We got a 2015 Mustang. We just topped
GT.
3,000 miles on it yesterday. Had it 3 years.
Yes.
We drive a
Very good.
lot.
Yeah.
Huh?
They just announced the 2018 specs as well. They're looking really good. Yeah.
So you a member of the Mustang Club?
I am. Yeah. Since I bought the car, I guess.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's how we
He
met.
made us not remember too, and that's about all we got out of him so far. We're going to play Judge Jamie. Oh, Tom, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for inviting me, Jack.
Yeah, well, you're welcome
Glad
back
to have you
anytime.
here.
Anytime. Huh? Yeah.
We
Joe,
can't
you
get
didn't
rid
even
of
remember
you.
who it was. Hey,
Yeah, as soon as he saw I had it, he remembered who it was.
yesterday we had a winner-take-all question about what's the newest way to stay healthy.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No, I missed it.
From the University of Saskatchewan. Is that near where you grew up?
Not quite.
It's
Boogery.
disgusting.
Booger.
Eat your own boogers.
To stay healthy?
That's a healthy way.
Speaking of that, oh, by the way,
Gross.
if you want something real good to eat too, not only is Joe feeding mothers on Mother's Day at his
Free?
place, what's the time?
11 to 2, all moms eat free.
All right, we'll talk more about that
All
later.
moms
All moms
eat
eat
free.
free.
It's a good deal.
It is.
Mother's Day is Kentucky Fried Chicken's biggest day of the year.
Yeah.
So go buy it.
Surprises
Really?
me.
The biggest day of the year.
What, are they supposed to grab a bucket of chicken and head to mom?
Mom's where she doesn't have
Keep
to-
mom from cooking.
You care about your mom that much, just throw a bucket of chicken.
Bucket of chicken at Athens, down in Athens at KFC. Here's Zack with a lot of sports.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Also, go to Herbs and More for any of your healthcare needs. Go see Abby for the manager special.
Abby.
Smith Messina.
Thank you for sports, Zack.
All right. Hey, I need to give a quick shout. We've had a lot of people talk about the Relay for Life, and as far as I know, it's still on tomorrow night at Sportsplex. I know in the past, if it's rained out, they've moved it to the Veterans Museum. So the event center, whatever they call it. So right now, Relay for Life Friday night at Sportsplex. A lot of good folks out there doing a lot of good things. As of now, the Ardmore versus Athens Jamboree game is still on Friday night, even though it's supposed to be pouring down
I thought you
rain.
said y'all was only going to play a half.
We're only to play a half, but still.
It's going to rain tomorrow.
And Coach Legg, shout out to him, even though he's not watching. He's practicing them guys at 6 o'clock this morning. So, Ardmore and Russellville will be playing baseball today, semifinals in Russellville today. So good luck to those guys. And area softball girls are playing, I believe, at Sportsplex in Huntsville. So good luck to all those teams. APR ratings came out for all the SEC teams.
What does that
SEC
mean?
football. That's your academic progress rate.
Well, I'm a Mensa
So
member,
if you're,
so I
if
don't
you're
do
down
that.
a certain level, Alabama A&M got 5 teams banned from postseason athletics because they did not have their grades certain.
Really?
But Vandy, of course, is the best one. Alabama and Auburn's tied with Florida for second, and Kentucky's bringing up the rear at the end. They're the last. And one more story for Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City.
Tim Tebow's impact seen. Okay, you buzzed him bad. Tim Tebow's impact seen around the minor leagues. The Hickory Crawdales sold out 4 games with the Fireflies. It's total 17,500 for the series, surpassing the 15,900 they drew.
Way to read that,
first
Zack,
8
before you
games.
started it.
And you know, listen to this. He's going to New Jersey this weekend, and they're already saying they're sold out. It's the best ever. But why don't you talk about last night? 2 for 5, a double, 2 more RBIs. He's batting .250 in 28 games.
Why didn't he go 5 for 5 if he's so great?
He's
Well.
not perfect. Nobody's
Hey,
done it but God.
but congratulations, Tim Tebow. He did sign a new multi-contract.
All right. Hey.
Take
He's
it
going there
outside.
for fans like you to
So-
help you with Alabama.
Back to you, Jack. Hey, and
You know, you don't talk about this.
Hey, Tom,
Okay?
me and Tom do a little show, Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKC
No, he's not
1080.
going.
Listen to
He's
us
not
Saturday,
going. You're
10 to 12.
100 at-bats, 25 hits.
Thank
Who has
you.
the most
Back to
strikeouts?
you, Jamie.
Take it outside.
Let's
boys.
talk about something very important. Me for a moment. I got
Yes.
some photographs to share with y'all. Here we go. What we
Not
got first?
you, the precious. Oh, it is you.
That's me on the right.
No way.
That
You always
is
squeeze
the
that
legend
Yeah, he
next
does.
door, Dale Jackson.
Dale Jackson.
Hold that picture from it. He ate yesterday down at Joe's. Thank Joe. It was a great meal. Dale Jackson is the voice of the Tennessee Valley when it comes to politics. Nobody. I will have a special announcement next week here on the show.
Uh-oh.
What is next? That's my Wolverine the
Wolverine there,
mailman.
that's my buddy.
He celebrated a birthday. You know what he got? Got him a, is it Cyrus Radio? Cyrus Radio, where he hooked him up some speakers in his mail cart, where he can listen to Michigan football now on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
Joseph, he's on his dream route, our house.
Your
Yeah, he
house.
is. He
Well,
picked up my
that
mom
whole
and daddy's
thing.
route for Jamie's route.
Well, he said that's his dream. He
It's
said
been
right now he's at mailman heaven.
Yes.
He's a good man.
And
That's cool.
look at
Oh,
that. He
man.
graduates
Wow.
tonight.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a 4-year school. She's been there 8 years. She graduates tonight.
Hey, before you know it, it'll be high school.
What's that?
I'm
And-
telling you.
oh yeah, somebody needs to wash the Hummer. So now
Gotta
she's
cut-
writing her
better
name
reach
on it. Okay.
Was she writing "Wash Me"?
No, she was ready for it.
Real quick, Jamie, Mr. Sports over here forgot to mention that the Yankees in New York City are 21 and 9. 21 and 9.
Zach,
Best record in the majors.
give me my
Why did
music.
you go against
Wow.
the
Oh,
Yankees?
is it?
Hey,
I don't like the Yankees.
Get there.
Oh, you
I like
you don't
Tebow.
like it? The fans can't listen to it?
Yeah, we need these.
Oh, okay.
Take it
I
out.
feel like a stud every time I hear that.
Yeah.
I feel like a stud.
He's already asked what's those cans there.
Now, what do I call you?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Lawrence of Arabia. Okay, got
Sir
it.
Lawrence.
All right, this is brought to you by One Love here. If you can't hear us,
Huh?
you need to go see Zeke. He's got 7 locations in the tent. We live.
You
Live
are.
on Facebook this morning. Thank y'all for joining us. Why didn't you get that going earlier when I went through all the good stuff about me?
Enough
This,
about
Lawrence
you.
of Arabia, is a wrong answer. This is the right answer. Current events quiz. You win the buying
Hi,
of
Tom.
sausages, or, which is the name of my hometown of New Hope, used to be, or pork
Alrighty.
brains with milk gravy.
All
Here
right.
we go. Gas tax, Tom. Number 3 over there. You ready to go? Just shout it out. You don't have to
Yeah,
hold
just
that
shout
up.
out
Just shout it out.
Yeah.
They're
What
ready.
was the price of gasoline in the great state of Alabama in 1992?
$1.92.
No, it's high.
79 cents a gallon.
$3.79.
What? $1.13.
That was close.
How long? What is the current gas tax on a gallon of gas in the state of Alabama? They want to raise it.
7.
5%.
7 cents.
6.
18%.
15.
18%. Downtown parking. Have y'all seen the gal walking around with the shorts on, chalking everybody's tires in downtown Athens?
No, I ain't seen.
Well, she's doing that now.
Short shorts or just shorts?
Just
Or?
shorts.
It's not what you think.
Oh, okay.
How long can you park downtown without being ticketed
15
now?
minutes.
2 hours.
2 hours.
3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours is the correct answer. All right. A man is retiring over in Morgan County. He's been a court reporter.
morning, Robbie.
Morris
Thank you.
Anderson. Here's his
61
picture.
years.
After 53 years. When he first started, what were 2 things in the jury box that are no longer there?
Typewriter?
A cup holder?
Ashtrays.
Ashtray is the right answer. What's the other one?
A Bible.
Job.
Spittoons.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
So they did let them smoke in this.
Smoking and
Yes.
spitting.
Boy, I gotta, hold it here.
That's
I get,
funny.
What is the name of the new hurricane season has gotten off to an early start? What is the name of the first storm?
What's the first letter?
A.
Oh, it starts with a
No kidding.
A. Abraham.
Aberdeen.
Good. Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
Boy, y'all a lot of meteorologists.
yeah.
Apple, according to Apple.
Yes.
Apple. You look like you probably got a lot of stock in something. I don't. The only thing I got stock in is her.
Her.
And it's valuable. What is the projected worth of Apple by the end of the year?
Oh, goodness. How many billion?
140 billion.
300 billion.
Paul,
500 billion.
Joe Carlucci.
Hey, that is cheap,
electronic
Brad.
devices are not
Brad,
allowed
cheap.
during the
A
playing
trillion.
of Judge Jamie.
He's looking up
no
too.
electronic devices.
Currently, as of today, they are the most valuable company in the world, valued at $800 billion. They are expected to reach $1 trillion
That's
by
what I
the end
said.
of the
1
year.
trillion.
Did you say that?
I did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Joseph was in the
I didn't hear him. Wow, that's a lot.
They have graduation today in the Air Force and all that. Right now, here at the USA Today this morning. How many transgender troops are now serving in our armed forces?
Too many.
0.
Transgender
Troops.
soldiers.
15.
In all of the armed forces?
Yeah.
100.
1,000.
100.
5,000.
10,000.
6,600 transgender troops. What is the name of the Nashville hockey team?
Predators.
Predators.
All right, well, that's easy. Who sang the national anthem at their playoff game?
Carrie
Carrie
Underwood.
Underwood.
You want her right? Oh,
She,
now-
her husband plays for them.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
here we go. That's an easy question.
Kinda
How many
crazy.
consecutive games have
Yeah.
they sold out?
79.
400.
400?
55. What is the official capacity of Smashville? The name of the
15,532.
Yes, that's
I'll
Tom.
let you have that.
Precise.
17,130. They say Nashville's on fire for this hockey team.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
can't get tickets for it.
What? Since you are a track man, what is the world record for a marathon?
Ooh. 2 hours and 52 minutes.
No, 2 hours and 12.
1 hour and 58
The
minutes.
official record is 2 guys. All right, he just missed breaking the 2-hour mark the other day by 3 seconds.
Wow.
2 hours,
Just over 2 hours.
2 seconds, .57. Missed it by 2.5 minutes of the world's most famous barrier to be broken.
Wow. 26.
How many employees does ESPN have?
It's a lot less
A
now.
bunch less, yeah.
100 less than what they had.
1,000, no, 5,000.
I just let him go again.
500.
8,000. How much money did ESPN lose last year?
25 million.
Oh, more than that.
1 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
How?
They're in 88 million households. It costs you $7 a month extra to get ESPN. And I enjoy all you folks paying him. I saved some of the better questions toward the end, and then we'll get down to some other.
Did y'all talk yesterday about Chris Berman's wife?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no.
Well, she paid, yeah.
Yeah,
he
later
just basically
All right,
retires
let's
and
move
she dies in
along.
the car.
What do the initials in USA Today this morning, it's a man's name, IHH stand for? He
IHH.
just got his name officially changed to this.
Isaac Henry Huber.
IHOP.
I Hail Hitler. That is his official
yeah,
name. His
yeah.
son, his son's, one of his sons' name is Adolf Hitler
Yeah.
Campbell.
Come on.
On the
Lucky,
child,
yeah.
This is the guy on the child's 3rd birthday. A supermarket refused to sell him a birthday cake that said, "Happy birthday, Adolf Hitler." All right, here we go.
Crazy.
Then I'll move on to some hard questions in just a minute. USA Today this morning. What is the main problem in New Delhi?
And what?
New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Traffic.
Not around here, not a deli you go and eat,
Yeah.
but New Delhi. The country.
Booger eating.
Monkeys.
Okay.
Monkeys. But here's the problem with the monkeys. They're orange-gray monkeys, weigh 12 to 17 pounds. They are the most dreaded pest in India. How many people a day nationwide in India do they bite?
Probably thousands.
100.
1,000 is the correct answer.
There you go.
Very good, Lawrence of Arabia. 1,000 are bitten daily.
Do they carry rabies, I guess?
Here we go. The animals created up to $300 million in crop loss last year. All right, let's move on to some other few quick questions. Here we go. Who is the latest guy to say he's going to run for U.S. Senate in Alabama?
Zack. Bama Zack.
No.
Tom Frederick.
That's
Doug
Nick.
Jones, a Democrat.
Yes, I heard about him.
What is the biggest snake ever caught in the Everglades? They just caught it yesterday.
75 foot.
No.
1 ton. 2,000 pounds.
There it is right there. 17-footer
Goodness.
with 78 eggs, about that big around in it when they cut it open.
17 feet.
Wow.
17 feet, the biggest one ever.
Okay. Right before breakfast, we didn't need to see
Yeah,
that.
I'm telling you. There goes that donut.
Who is the latest person to say they're going to run for president?
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock is the correct answer.
Really?
All right, last question. Who is laying claim that they invented the selfie?
Jamie Cooper.
Well,
Kim,
yeah, I'm about to
Kim Kardashian.
Wait, you said hold on.
Who did the
Kim Kardashian.
No, Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Paris
is the
Hilton,
right
that was
answer.
you read it.
She said, Kim Kardashian used to work for her. She said that she used to take a disposable camera and take a picture of herself. Well, let me tell you something, Miss Hilton. You know, her brother's crazy. He got arrested again the other day.
Really?
In 1977, I flew with the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. We couldn't find it this morning, didn't have time. Everybody's flying with them. But I took a silent film camera from Dick Van Valkenburg, the
Yes,
legend.
Dick. He's a legend.
Turned that thing on myself.
I can believe
flying
that.
at
Yes, you did.
6.5 G's before I threw up.
Before you threw up.
And
The first
took a picture of me like this.
You invented it.
I invented the selfie.
That's, I think that's more
Take a break.
accurate.
Be right back. Y'all hang on.
Sitting at a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant. She was staring at her coffee cup. He was trying to keep his courage up by buying booze. Talk was small when they talked at all. They both knew what they wanted. There was no need to talk about it. They were old enough to scope it out and keep it loose. She said, "You don't look like my type, but I guess you do." Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous. And he said, "I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to." Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous. When they left the bar, they got in his car and they drove away. They drove to the Boma Inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. You've heard me sing this song before, right? Then he went to the desk and made his request while she waited outside. And he came back with the keys. And she said, "Give it to me and I'll unlock the door." And she kept saying, "I've never really done this kind of thing before. Have you?" Got that right? Sure. Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous. And then he said, "Yes, I have, but only a time or two." Another liar. Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous. Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous. Third-rate romance, low-rent rendezvous.
This message from above brought to you by Joe's World Famous Pizza in Athens. Deuteronomy. For the Lord your God is he who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you.
I've just been reminded that there's a few sprinkles outside, so it's not going to rain much, so don't worry about that. Dry that car off, Joseph. Getting ready to go back to entertainment this morning, but 64 degrees. It feels wonderful outside. You're going to see temperatures all the way in the 80s today, so another warm one with high temperatures, 85. Tomorrow, rain moves in, 74 for that high, and then pretty much a rainy day tomorrow, and then the weekend looking good. Things will warm up quite nicely, and sun will be out. It'll just be gorgeous. And that's it for your forecast. Pretty much ditto, 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 minus just a few sprinkles or definitely some rain tomorrow. But right now, Alan Coleman wants you to know he is still at Valley Smiles, and they do have a new number. That's 774-9020. He says floss the ones you want to keep. You don't need new teeth yet. And hopefully that'll not happen. But I headed over to Jamie right now with Tom. Good to have Tom in here today, too. So we're looking forward to this next song. What shall it be, guys?
Oh, I thought we was going local and loving it. That's what you told me before the break. Yeah, Everybody screws up here. Tom, you ever knows that everybody up here screws up but me. I mean, that's kind of the way it goes. So you woke up this morning at the Bomar and then just kind of
just rolled out of bed. That's why I'm not taking my hat off this morning.
Yeah, so I understand. When did you get into music? When
I was 12 years old. I could tell a whole family secret. The first honky-tonk I ever played, I was in the 10th grade with my parents. Their drummer got sick. And this is New Year's Eve in 1981. I was 15 years old. Played my first honky-tonk. We got the job. I got to go around in new jeans, new shoes. Found out the value of working for a living, man.
So you were almost a full-time musician.
At then I was, because I was a full-time student and then a weekend musician. So.
All right. So how often you play now?
Too much sometimes, but usually this month I've had 8 separate gigs, public and private.
Really?
That's pretty good.
You play a lot by yourself, or you got somebody who usually plays with you?
Yes and yes. I got to do solo gigs, and we also have a band called Tomcat and Bark the Dog.
Where's the Bark the Dog this morning?
They're not here.
Well, Bark the Dog's the name of the whole band.
Yeah, Bark is Kenny. He's gone down to Florida. Dog is working at the Space and Rocket Center.
Right. Now, y'all play a lot down at Max, or used to?
Yes, absolutely. Lynn's got a great establishment there.
All right. Well, thanks. I can't believe it. Is this your first early morning gig at 6?
First here.
Well, so you've done one before?
Oh, yeah. Play early gigs, occasionally.
Oh, is that an all-nighter?
Yeah, that's at the IHOP when you finish picking at 3 in the morning.
Live in person from the studios right next to ZYP and VNN, home of my buddy Dale Jackson. Here he is, the Tomcat himself, to perform.
This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't no end in sight. To sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. I got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. And all the cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this dang old. Competition's getting younger, tougher broncs, I can't recall. A worn-out tape of Chris will do, lonely women and bad booze, seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. And all the cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this dang old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this dang old. You're just like the $6 million man, oh brother. They're just replacing parts on you. Colonel Steve Austin, a.k.a. Jamie Cooper.
All right, Joe. Joe is on, but first let's get this out before we forget, because Mother's Day is Sunday, very important day. Don't forget about that. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
All moms eat free from 11 to 2. We're not usually open on Sundays, but, you know, it's a special day of the year. So bring your mom to Joe's from 11 to 2, and the moms eat free from a set menu. We'll have the set menu on our Facebook page this afternoon, as well as Cooper and Company and Carlucci and Company.
Look at Jamie with the camera over here, so this ought to be interesting. Yes, he does.
So today we're cooking a ribeye.
Yes.
Of course, we're using Famous Joe's seasoning that you could purchase down at Joe's World Famous Pizza.
And that is really good on everything.
You could use it on steak, chicken, mix it in salads, mix it in your pot roast, whatever
Everything.
you want to do, anything.
Eggs.
Eggs, anything. Cage-free eggs, though, that we're going to be having only at Joe's World Famous Pizza.
That's true.
And we also have some fresh steamed broccoli that we're heating up and some homemade mashed potatoes. Very simple meal. You know, you got healthy steak, ribeye. Does everybody know where the ribeye comes from, Joe? Where's it? What part of the cow?
The top part.
Anyway, back to Gloria over here. Well, again,
The top part.
the top part, the bottom part, it doesn't matter what part of it comes from. Ribeye is very simple to cook. You don't want to overcook your steak ever. How do you like your steak?
Medium well. I mean, rare.
Medium rare? I like mine medium rare as well.
I used to like it medium well, but it is delicious medium rare.
It's a lot easier to digest when it's medium rare. And all we're doing is pan-searing on both sides.
Okay.
And then we're going to stick it right over here in this oven.
That's hot.
I am hot, thank you. That oven.
You?
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you said. So, and then we got some nice broccoli now.
It's a good thing you love yourself.
Hey, God wants us to love ourselves, so we have to love ourselves, right?
Right.
Love ourselves, love God, and love Tim Tebow. Don't
Love God more than love yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. God first before anybody, then Tim Tebow, then yourself.
You do have a man crush.
Well, it's not a man crush.
What would you call it?
With all the negative and junk going on in the world, like Zack sits there and talks about these Alabama, Auburn, and all these other college
I didn't mean to go there. What else?
That's
What
all
are your
about
hours
bad
for
people,
Mother's
right?
Day?
You
What
gotta
are your
have somebody
hours?
who-
What are your hours for Mother's Day?
You have to have someone out there that sees the good in everybody.
What are your hours?
11 to 2, okay, for Mother's Day. All moms eat free. Mrs. Tebow is invited if she can't make it. I know she's be here in August. We'll send her a meal. Now, this is a very simple thing to cook. You have a long day. You know, coming in a couple weeks, we have a big announcement with Jamie Cooper, Gloria, and myself, where you can pick up some cage-free chicken.
Really, really farm-raised
Farm-raised.
beef, chicken, eggs, cage-free, and just it's going to be delicious too. And we're just happy to be able to bring it to the Athens area, so you don't have to travel far, and you can now feed your families good, healthy beef, chicken, and eggs.
And we'll have recipes that we've been coming up with. Not the ones on here, don't worry. They're going to be a little bit more on the not top notch. But you got Memorial Day weekend coming up. It's a big grilling weekend. You can watch Tim Tebow play that whole weekend, have some nice steaks. We're going to do, once a month, we're going to do a market right down at Joe's. But this is something that you really want to tune into and watch, because with all these antibiotics that are in these states,
GMOs, antibiotics.
everything, this is why these kids today are progressing.
Why your children look like they're 18 at 11.
Yeah, you don't want this. And it's a total investment in your child and in their life. So,
And yourself.
and yourself. I mean, I didn't look like this overnight, even though I don't look like that good. I'm kidding. That's just a joke. Look at Bama Zack. He's going to be a work in progress in the next 4 weeks, folks. I want you to see what Jamie Cooper does to transform Zack into the biggest single stud in Alabama. Okay.
We have our work cut out for us, but something says we can do it. All right, thank you, Joe. And Mother's Day, mothers eat free, so take your mom to Joe's World Famous Pizza if you want a great meal.
I just want to tell everybody I hope you have a blessed day. And every day you wake up and every breath you take, the first person and the last person you should say thank you to is God. Because if it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't be here.
I do recall you once saying, you will never drink the Kool-Aid here in Alabama.
Well, when he blesses you with a life and great friends like you and Jamie, how could you not thank somebody like that?
Oh, aren't you sweet?
There is one little sweet side to me, but don't tell too many people. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy your Mother's Day. If you don't come to Joe's, you're always welcome there. It's our
Sunday you will be open.
The only Sunday we will be open, and our hours will read, and I quote, Sunday church, Monday closed. We will have the date that we will be closing on Mondays.
All right, thank you, Joe. We got to take a quick break. When we get back, we've got that car to show you, and also we'll hear more from Tomcat Man Crush later.
Cruise in with the Mustang Man, brought to you by All-Star Plumber, Joe's Famous Pizza, and Eddie Pruitt Ford at Hartselle, Alabama. My buddy Brad Stovall was with us last week. So if you tear one up, it won't be this one, but go to Brad's. Here he is now, the Mustang Man.
Well, our guest today, good friend of mine, Lawrence. You've brought your Shelby Mustang over here today. It's a very special car. Kind of a famous car, a rare. I mean, we could use so many adjectives to describe your car, but tell the viewers just a little bit about your car.
Okay, it's a 2013 Shelby GT500. It's definitely not stock. It's been pretty highly modified over the last few years. It's running 800 horsepower. It's kind of unique in its color theme here. I've got the gold Super Snake style stripes in it, which makes it really, pretty unique. There's not many around like that. And I do take it to a lot of car shows. I do a lot of cruises. I take it quite far. We've been up at Mustang Week in South Carolina. It won the award up there at the national level, which is really good. I've been up to Shelby Fest as well up in Missouri. So it's got over almost 35,500 miles in it already.
You know, that's good that you drive it, because that's where we met, was car shows, cruise-ins, you know.
Right.
And you were speaking about the awards. You win an award just about everywhere you go in this.
Just about. I don't go to shows with the expectation of winning the award, because a lot of it's to do with the camaraderie and meeting other friends. And when I got into the social scene with the cars, my Facebook friends list kind of quadrupled real fast. So that's the great part of it. But yes, it does win a lot of awards. I've got a man cave full of them.
Yeah, you've got a nice man cave, too. Hey, why don't you pop the hood so the viewers can see? You were talking about some of the upgrades. You know, this car originally from the factory came with over 600 horsepower, but you, with your modifications, have taken it to 800 horsepower. So really under the hood is like a fine Swiss watch.
You could say that. Now, what we got here is a VMP Gen 2 supercharger upgrade. It's not just the regular one, too. I had it shipped off to Canada and mirror polished, because normally they're black. I wanted some bling under the hood, a throttle body, a different pulley, 2.4-inch pulley, an intake, and of course there's a custom tune from VMP loaded as well. And we've got some nice carbon fiber work, Shelby tanks and so on, to give it a really tidy under-the-hood appearance. Not much room in there, as you can see. If you see the ground, you're looking down, something's fallen off.
Wow, it is really stuffed in there. Back in the day, they used to talk about the old muscle cars, that these big engines were shoehorned in there.
That's right.
It's basically shoehorned in. Do you have any more room for more mods, or is this pretty much topped out?
Well, some of the mods are not seen. They're underneath there. In fact, I've got a 1,000 horsepower performance clutch actually arriving by FedEx today to be able to handle the extra power. So, and there's upgraded suspension. There's an upgraded shifter as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff you don't see as well.
Big brake package.
Yes, I've gone to Kevlar ceramic brakes, which reduces the dust a lot. And it's got big brakes on the car anyway, which it has to have because it's got a top speed of well over 200 miles an hour.
Wow, did you hear that, Jamie? Top speed well over 200 miles an hour. Now, we won't tell the viewers just how fast you've been in it,
No.
but...
Well, I've been in the track, so that doesn't count. So
That's true.
Talk about the road, 70.000 miles per hour.
Wow, that's right. That's right. Well, this is a beautiful car, and really, to me, the most important thing you said earlier is that you do take this car to shows.
Yes.
You get out in it, you drive it, you have fun. I just can't stand it when somebody has a beautiful muscle car, either an exotic or a performance car, old or new, and they keep it in the garage.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, some people do that, and of course, they're hoping that the car's value will go up, and I suppose eventually, if it's a low-mileage car, they'll start to appreciate. Now, they won't depreciate as fast as one that's got higher mileage, but you know, Carl Shelby said these cars are meant to be driven. Drive them. That was his exact words.
That's definitely right. And we just passed his anniversary of his passing just the other day. I posted up an article. But, well, and let's, talking about car shows, let's talk about the car show this Saturday. Rocket City Mustang Club, which you're also a member of there, have got their big show. They've moved it to Books A Million this year.
Well, they had to because the mall was torn down. It used to be at Sears. This is their 37th annual show, so it's going to be a big one. Plus, it's Books A Million's 100th anniversary, I believe. Yeah, so it's so they were very gracious in giving the club all that space, and it's got a lot of public frontage. We're right there at the corner of the parkway and the university, so we expect a lot of people passing by say, "Ooh, what's that?" and popping in to see.
It should definitely get some good footage there. Well, we're excited. We're glad that you brought your car out. We look forward to seeing you Saturday. Hopefully, we'll cruise in with you. I think. Go ahead.
To check out the tag at the back. Have you seen the tag?
Yeah, I told them that "So Scary" is definitely the name of.
That's the name of the car. So Scary.
Thanks again, Lawrence, for coming. Good to see you again. I think we are about to go back inside, and Tom is going to bring us, let me get back in the camera view here. He's going to bring us an original song. There's Joe looking good. So let's pitch it to Tom, and we'll see you next week.
Down in Lafayette, LA, just west of New Orleans, I met a girl with jet black hair, her eyes were olive green. She served me lunch, I asked her name, she said it was Marie. And that night we danced and fell in love, and that's when she said to me, she said, you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. Come on home and stay with me, I'll treat you like a king. And she said, you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. I will fix you a trophy, and I'll be your Cajun queen, oh yeah. Well, I'd never seen a woman move quite like Marie. That dance she done was something, son, and it was all for me. She held me close, we danced real slow, I smelled her sweet perfume. And then she whispered to my ear, boy, take me to your room. Oh no, 'cause you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. Come on home and stay with me, I'll treat you like a king. And she said, you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. I will fix you a trophy and be your Cajun queen. I wake up the morning to an empty bed. The only thing she left me was the word she said. She said, you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. Come on home and stay with me, I'll treat you like a king. And she said, you make a good girl, wanna do bad things. I will fix you a trophy and be your Cajun queen, oh yeah. Hey. Thank you very much.